Lungile Nxelelwa, the man convicted of the brutal murder of his girlfriend Keneilwe Pule, has been sentenced to 2 life sentences in prison. Let's talk to our reporter now, Zikhona Tshona, who is at the Palm Ridge Magistrates Court. Zikhona, just listening to the presiding officer handing down the sentence, some of the words he used and just some of the wounds inflicted on the body of Keneilwe Pule, just difficult to even repeat on air. She was stabbed and the wounds were so grievous to her genitalia, her anus, and that this monster continued mutilating her body even as she lay there dead. Talk to us about what his next move is, because I understand he is appealing both the conviction and sentence.
Well, that has just been denied by the judge in this matter. He stated that he does not think that another court will come to a different decision, given the seriousness and the gruesomeness manner in which he took Keneilwe's life. Certainly those details coming out of there can never be repeated. Very painful, very gruesome, even for the family to hear once again, sitting through those court proceedings. I'm joined by Keneilwe Pule's aunt, Memanana, sitting through those court proceedings and hearing just those details again of her last days alive. How was the moment?
I don't know. I don't know where to start, because this opened the closed wounds, because was married in 2019. The whole year, the boy has been in trial, and then it's been going on like that. But now that the judge has gave the verdicts, it's okay. It's okay. But I think we as a family, there's still something that we're not yet satisfied about. That is when the witnesses were giving this witness, they gave different. Others one said so, and then we were here, we're listening. But there's this portion that we don't hear, that from 9 o'clock or whatever it was, 8:30 or 9 o'clock, while they were moving from where the everything started in Orange Farm to Mukhelele in Everton. What happened during the time? Because we only knew that Keneilwe was dead the following morning at about 3 o'clock. And then this thing happened today, this morning, the previous day at about 6 o'clock. And then the neighbor says she did see him drawing him to taking him wherever. So I just wanted to know, Lungile must tell us, from Kolani's place to Mkhelele the following day, what happened, because even the neighbors around Keneilwe's place, we wanted to know, did you see people coming in, Lungile and Keneilwe coming in? Then they said, no, we never seen that, but only Lungile came, and then without a shirt, with only the trouser. Then Lungile came in, Lungile came out smoking. Then they wanted to know, Luna, because you are always twins, you are always together wherever you are, where is Keneilwe? So he told them that, Keneilwe is around, she's coming, she's at my mom's place, like that. He was answering the way he wanted to answer, the way then. But Keneilwe was not there. The following day, at about 2 o'clock, the neighbor, the brother, Michael, was coming from wherever in the dawns. Then Michael seen the light, or I don't know, but he seen something, that the house was burning. Then he went and screamed around and said, hey, people, Tusang, here it's a problem. Then Keneilwe was there, meaning hore, Keneilwe, the Lungile bent the bed underneath because we found the papers underneath the mattress, underneath the bed. I carry the base and the mattress underneath. So they helped, and then it's when we find Keneilwe. That's why we didn't know how did he kill Keneilwe, because there were cattle, ropes, there were grinders, there were kiris. There were a lot of things in the house that you couldn't say no. Umkapile, whether just poison, whether what, and a lot of blood in the house. So where does the blood come from? When did they come into the house where people didn't see them?
Judgment handed down, life sentence. With the family, how are you feeling about that punishment for him?
I feel good. I feel good, and I think even my siblings are going to feel good because people like Lungile, they don't deserve to be amongst the people. Because what I heard is that Lungile, they couldn't, no one could fight with Lungile on the day until somebody said, no, there's something on the arm, take that arm out, and then Lungile went like, yeah, cool, and then they could fight. So Lungile is not the right person to live with the people. He's a giant. If he can kill a person, rape him, so many things. How could Lungile rape a dead body? He's not right. It's not right. It's just good to stay in jail.
And how did you feel about the fact that he wanted to appeal both his sentence as well as his conviction?
I didn't feel good. Because Lungile, as I've said, Lungile is not supposed to stay with people. It's just a giant because her mother, you could see with Nale Mewa Lungile, we talk because she came while we were there mourning. She's also scared for Lungile. Mewa Lungile also scared for Lungile. She couldn't come here there because she told us that Lungile said, and then she was scared. It was that early. And then she came again, and then she said, "Nitivuga." But uthi beyimsaba ngoba ngiyamsaba. So you see, yeah. So Mama Lungile, I think she'll have peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Kakuluma. Me, Manana, the Keneilwe Pule, aren't really just saying that as the family, they are pleased with the judgment, but they are still left with many questions, particularly surrounding her last moments alive, given that there were so many weapons in the room where her body was found. But certainly the family is satisfied with justice. They're saying that this is not a human being that should be living with us here in South Africa. Back to you, Xoli.